So, it's not too late to be early. That's great, because I was late, and now I know that I'm early, and I'm never going to be late again, which is great. So that's a little present to everybody for free just at the beginning. It's not too late to be early. I'm going to try to summarise everything in the next 4 minutes? 4 minutes or less, fewer. And so you can video this bit, and you don't need to attend the rest of the conference and send it to everybody else. If it's not good, then hopefully we'll have some other videos you can look at that have got the real content. But an amazing amount to take in. We started, do you remember back in 1972 when Rory Sutherland was here? And Rory was talking about islands. He talked about rumbelows. There's a name you don't hear often anymore. He talked about smart retailing. He talked about drinking spirits. He often talked about drinking spirits. Put my lemons and limes by my gin. For God's sake, it's not that difficult. Mobile targeting works because it's not just about an audience, it's not just about a context, it's about an audience in a context in a moment. Think Boris Bikes in the rain. The single most potent way of changing human behaviour in the future. That's what Rory thinks about mobile. I think that was confirmed by speakers that followed. Charles Dunstan was here. Great to see Charles Dunstan. He doesn't often come and talk at things like this, so it was great to hear from him. He talked about how he was stumbling around trying to make a living. The history of mobile, he said, is a history of failure, with successes despite the incompetence of the entire industry. First, they got the market size wrong. Rakel said 600,000, everybody else thought that was ridiculously high. Then they got SMS wrong. 100% accident SMS, the most profitable product in the history of mobile, 100% accident. And they got mobile data really wrong. They priced it like SMX multiplied by the volume. It's far too expensive, slow, and rubbish. Is BlackBerry the Wang of mobile data? In the last 3 or 4 years, a whole new set of players come on board. Apple, brilliant, beautiful, picking your pocket £1 at a time. Android, BBM, Microsoft, all differently motivated, differently from the players that came before and differently from each other. Going forward, the one thing that's clear is nobody knows what the hell's going to happen. Smartphone users are going to be highly connected. Call centres, people are on mobile devices at the same time as being on the phone to the call centre. Don't try to pull the wool over their eyes about what you're doing. Who's going to win in one click? Who's going to win in mobile payments? It should be the telcos. Will it be the telcos? Will it be the banks? Will it be somebody else? The more you push, the more you'll be surprised, he says, and the more you'll get out of it. Nobody knows, remember that. Then Amanda was here. She was booking Hawaiian restaurants. She was clicking, she was calling, she was downloading, she was going to Wimbledon, and she was remote controlling tortoises on cats. Not bad. Ian Carrington was here, our Northern Elvis. 200 million people, 200 million health apps downloaded. Your phone is a doctor. He's got an app that uses to find his kid in the dark at night. That's pretty cool. 1 billion in mobile banking. Let's try and kill the cheque. I hate cheques. You hate cheques? Why don't we kill the cheque like the US has done? That seems like a good idea. Not cheque people. Financial cheques, just to be clear, if you're watching on the live stream. OK. It's not just Northerners who like bargains. 28% of us have bought something on mobile, many more in this room. Get a mobile-optimised site, for God's sake, and make it easy. Only 17% of our customers have got a mobile-optimised site, fewer of the people in the room. Apps are about retention and loyalty. The web's about acquisition and commerce. Then he went high-flying. It was up in the sky with planes. Wi-Fi, high-fly on planes, actually in the cloud and using the cloud. Quite confusing, but at the same time beautiful. The phone was his locksmith. 3 to 4 Ferraris per month. Yeah, 3 to 4 Ferraris per month on eBay. Even that's ridiculous. Be greater with data. It's not too late to be early, but now would seem to be, and to be a good time. Then Jave was here from Unilever. It ain't going to be Web 3.0 because it's all mobile. The Afghan star was here, and he talked about no-mo-phobia. Now, is that a disease that there's a mobile app for? There's an opportunity. That's a free one for you. Anybody can take that. No copyright to me. Just one cornetto? No, not just one. 16% more cornettos, thank you very much. Apps can really engage, but they must be amazing. Latin for have a go. Then, Fiona was here from Waitrose. She was talking about insights into apps. She was having an appy Christmas, but watch out for the dementors from Android or Apple. I can't remember which. Either way, she was succeeding despite them. QR codes on television. Who'd have thought it? It actually worked. Just do what people think ain't going to work and see what happens. And she had perfect Yorkshire puddings. I realise that sounds a little bit 1970s. Apologies. Apologies to you, Fiona. But it all helped to deliver a record Christmas for Waitrose. There's no shortcuts when you're cooking Christmas dinner, I know that. Understand why things do and don't work. Apps are for life, not just for Christmas. Vorsprung, dork, Trojan horse. That was the thing, firing up the Quattro and starting from the strategy. What a great app the Le Mans, need Google Translate, Le Mans app was. Rob was here from eBookers, a load of data about how to book easy and travel happier. Lots of high-ticket bookings made, all about the product and the different use you get on mobile. The mobile people were booking later and booking shorter, and generally, I think the undertone was, were more valuable, which is quite interesting, and yet the site was cheaper and faster. So a very, very interesting and powerful channel. They're killing it with their apps, getting the apps into the high positions in all the app stores. They're even beating the Earth, well, Google Earth, which is something I'm going to have a word about. You bet this is the year of the mobile, said Paddy Power. Lots of reasons why not to do things, including Google apparently, but they did it anyway. There's a disproportionate return on early popularity. Any of the boys who never got a dance at the school disco know that? A disproportionate return on early popularity in mobile, and you can bet on horse races and win by betting on the mobile viewing rather than the TV viewing. So what a huge amount to take in. I hope you can take away from it everything you can. I think the only way to assimilate all that information is to join us for a drink upstairs and to chat about it. I've got a few things to say about drinks upstairs. There are going to be several things there you need to know. One, there's drinks and there's great people to talk to. So please, you've made all the effort to come all this way out to King's Cross. Let's just stay for a few more minutes and have a chat about stuff. Secondly, we have got life-size Angry Birds. Right? This is not Ian's mum and his wife. Life-size... life-size Angry Birds are here. So come and join us and play a few games of that. We haven't got time to play 125 years of Angry Birds. We've got time to play a couple of hours. So do come and join us for that. Now today, in the UK, we also announced Google Site's mobile landing page, or what people are calling Google Mobilize. So there's a demo of that up there. Come and have a look at that. If you haven't got a good landing page now, this might be a way to get you started in that direction. And we also have a competition to win a Nexus S and other great prizes. To do that, you need to put your creativity into action. There's a graffiti wall where we're asking you to draw something, write something inspired by what you've heard today and what you've seen today. So it's a graffiti wall. Please don't put graffiti on the wall of The Guardian. Newspapers and Google, already slightly prickly. If you graffiti their wall, we'll be in serious trouble. So please don't do that. Final takeaway from me, what I see with a mobile device is anything you can type, anything you can say, anything you can tap, anything you can snap, anything you can touch, anything you can share can be connected to the internet. The mobile is a bridge between the digital world and the physical world in every way. Any object can be linked with the computing power of the internet and the full range of information and people online. This is a very, very exciting to be in mobile, in digital. So thank you for thinking mobile, and come and join me and drink mobile. Thank you very much.